Good morning. We're gonna make today, I'm gonna show you how to make the best pancake syrup you've ever had, ever. Yeah. This is gonna be two parts. Number one, we're gonna make some caramel. So we have 1 stick of butter.
Like caramel?
Yeah, we're gonna make some caramel. We're gonna make some caramel, and then we have an equal part of brown sugar. So a half cup of butter. In this pan, on this side, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna add this. You can use, honestly, you can use any type of syrup that you want. A couple of years ago, I made this 10/9/23. Today is 1/18/25, and I opened this up because honestly I was a little nervous about it, but it's still really delicious. What I did is I have a nearby neighbor who lets me pick a lot of apples from their tree, and so I picked a lot of apples, and I think I got 8 of these. I put it in my roasting pan, and I reduced some apple juice that I had strained. I reduced it by about 80%. It took about 24 hours. And I made this really awesome apple syrup. And in there, I put my Holiday 6 spice. It's pretty good. This is my cinnamon mixture. This is cinnamon, nutmeg. Sure. Is it good?
Yeah, it seems really good.
The other voice that you hear is my 6-year-old, who is going to be my 6.5. She's 6.5. I'm sorry. She's my helper today. Yeah, this is just something that's really awesome. But what I found with the apples that I made is that it has kind of a bitter back end, and I think that was probably just because of the apple type. It was the first time I'd ever made it.
That actually smells really good.
What?
That really smells really good.
Yeah,
it sounds like cinnamon.
Well, it's because it's cinnamon. It's mostly cinnamon. It's cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom,
I love the smell of
allspice. It's 6 things, and honestly, I forget what it is every time until I
love the
look
smell
at
of
it my recipe.
cinnamon.
So good.
I never love smelling cinnamon.
I know.
It's so good. I just can't stop with it.
So all we really need to do with the butter, we need to melt the butter. That's about it. I got a couple of different whisks. Maybe will you grab me a plate up here, please? Can you reach up? Grab me a plate.
I have to get on the
I
counter.
know you can do it.
I have to get on the counter.
So I melt this at a lower temperature because I never want the butter to discolor.
What plate?
A small plate. So we sort of whisks in.
Ah! Just hit me in the face.
There you go. So if you have a juicer and access to a whole lot of apples, make some apple syrup. It's pretty easy. I legitimately just reduced it with I don't know, I think I started with like 3 gallons of apple juice, so I gotta be 100% honest. And I reduced it with maybe a cup of brown sugar and like a tablespoon of that, and I just let it cook for like 24 hours. What's weird?
Guess what? My teacher sees some of your videos.
She does?
Yeah.
Your teacher saw some of my videos?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. What'd she say?
She says a lot about it. Every time I talk about cooking, she actually tells me your dad cooks.
Your dad cooks a lot. And she saw some of my videos?
Yeah.
Did she see the barbecue videos from this summer?
I don't know what she did.
You'll have to ask her. That's pretty funny. Which teacher?
Miss Smith.
Miss Schmitz. Do you want to say hi to Miss Schmitz in case she sees this one?
Yeah.
We'll say hi, Miss Schmitz.
Hi, Miss Smith.
Do you like her as a teacher?
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
I actually like first grade.
Yeah? That's good.
But I just don't want to be held back.
Yeah, I don't want you to be held back either. You gotta work on reading more.
If I will actually kind of be happy because I'm actually still really good.
Okay. All right. So we got the butter reduced. We got the butter melted. A lot of people will bring butter up to a higher temperature when they make
What
caramel.
do you call yourself?
What do you mean, what do I call myself?
What do you call yourself in the videos?
I call myself Brian because that's my name.
No, like,
Oh, the video channel name?
yeah.
The video channel name is Fond of Barbecue.
That was my Miss Smith said.
Really? Fond of barbecue, huh? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so once we get the butter melted, we really don't want it to get all that hot because what it's going to do is discolor when we make caramel, and a lot of people will bring that temperature up way too high. So we're going to add the caramel, we're going to add the brown sugar, let it crush. I was going to open a different bag because I do prefer dark brown sugar for my caramel, but I still had some light brown sugar left.
Dad,
What?
what's your favorite kind of chocolate?
My favorite kind of chocolate is like 60% dark.
Or do you like cream?
I do like that.
But you hate white chocolate.
I hate white chocolate. White chocolate is not chocolate. No, it is not. You're grounded. White chocolate is not chocolate. I said what I said. We can fight about it later. White chocolate is not chocolate.
Tell who that voice was.
That was my 9-year-old voice.
Almost 10.
Almost 10. All right. So what we want to do is we really want to mix it until it incorporated.
7.
We don't want to bring this up to a boil. We want this to bring together, and ultimately it will smooth out. So while this is doing this, hold on one second, baby. What?
Like sometimes on videos on YouTube, they like put on like toys of themselves.
Yeah, I don't have toys.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna open this up, and again, I did test it earlier, and if I gotta be 100% honest, I was kind of shocked it was still good. But it's really delicious. So the thing that I couldn't get with it, and part of the reason I'm using this, is that it's not super thick. And so I like my syrups to be a little bit thicker, but this stuff is really so delicious. But you can use anything. In fact, what I found in making this is the cheaper the syrup you buy, the better it works.
Good.
So if you're gonna buy syrup at the store, regular proper whole maple syrup does not work very well in this. It will it'll like granulate. It doesn't work very well. But if you're gonna get, of course you can. Is it super good?
Yeah, it smells like real apple.
Well, yeah, because it's made from real apples.
And it's pretty
It is
good
legitimately
apple.
just apple juice.
Yeah, but this was it.
Like this is, I haven't made pancakes for a long time, so this is actually the syrup that I have. I have a little bit left. And so as you can see, it's nice and thick. It's really gorgeous. And so all we're gonna do is we're gonna add this. I just want to combine it. So you can see in here, this is nice. And I keep this stored in the fridge. It gets pretty thick, and then to reheat it, you just put it in hot
Dad,
water.
you make lots of things with apple.
Well, we got all those apples. I think
You should start making more apple things.
I will. I like
You
making
should
apple
make
stuff.
apple pie.
Well, we will make apple pie
We
eventually.
did make it last year.
We did. Well, we didn't.
Well, like last year when I was little.
Yeah, last
We made
year.
that was pretty good. I never stopped trying to eat it. It was really good. It smelled
So
good.
we're gonna warm up the sugar. We're gonna warm up our syrup too, because warm and warm combines better than warm and cold.
Chemicals do not taste good.
All right, so you see we got some bubbles forming, which means the sugar is cooking, so it's gonna make it nice and smooth. What we really definitely do not want is we do not want this to
This
granulate.
is a brand new video.
It is a brand new video. We don't want it to overcook,
Last night we
And you
did a
can-
brand new video.
and you can smell it too. If you can smell it getting a little too hot, just turn it down. I had this on like 3 to start. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna turn it down just a tiny bit.
So Dad, can we
And
put
then-
this on YouTube?
Yeah, we can put this on YouTube.
For people
And then what we're
to
gonna do
see
is we're
it
just gonna
since
take
we're
my this.
both
We're gonna
in
take a
it.
tiny pinch. We're just gonna put a little bit of
Dad,
pinch in
can we
it.
put this on YouTube for because since you're in it?
Yeah, we can. No faces, so you can be on there. Then we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do something.
Chocolate.
I'm gonna do something that's purely optional.
My chocolate is not even good chocolate. But I do like the circle kind. Do you know those circle kind of white chocolate?
Yeah, we're gonna do this as purely optional because the flavor of
Like
bourbon
that.
and sugar. It's awesome. So we're gonna add a little bit of bourbon.
What is that noise?
That is sizzling bourbon. And all it is a touch.
But that I put my face.
Yep.
Smell that.
I know it's good.
I can't stop smelling it. It's so good. And
This is gonna cook down. This is gonna cook down. So all the alcohol, I legitimately put maybe a half a shot in there. It's really not that much at all. We get this. This is our caramel. Our caramel is done, basically. And so what we're gonna do is we want to bring this up to temperature a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of heat to here. I'm actually gonna add this, all right, because this is caramel. So I'm gonna add this syrup back into here, just because I'm gonna make a bunch. And this will last, I don't know, this will last forever. I think the last time I made this stuff was probably a year ago, year and a half ago, something like that. I think the last time I made this syrup. I think this is from about the same time. This is from about November of 23. That caramel lasts for a very long time. So all we want to do is we want to get it hot. We want to get it warmed up. And then we're going right back over here. We're going to add it to this pan. Get this a little bit warmer. Maybe will you grab me my immersion stick, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. You can do this with a whisk, but honestly, it works better if you have an immersion blender. Use an immersion blender on this. If you don't, you don't. It's really not that big of a deal. It's something that I picked up, wasn't that expensive, and I use it a lot.
It sounds like water, Dad.
Well, it's because it's pretty thin. And then the warmer you get it, the thinner it's going to get.
If you can give me a glass of water, please.
So there we go. Add that right to that.
Thanks. Thank you, Abby. Yeah.
Turn that down a little bit, whisk it. And this really is it. I promise you, this is actually cheaper, really, ultimately, than buying a really quality syrup.
Abby, can I have a...
You grab me my immersion blender, please. Ready? The one with the blue light on it. Thank you very, very much. Watch out, right behind you. Oh no! Just blend it for a little bit. What that does is it really incorporates the caramel into your syrup a lot better than just whisking. I love an immersion blender and what it does. This, no matter what you do, it will still separate no matter the type of syrup that you use. It'll still separate, the caramel will fall to the bottom, but it will stay pretty well incorporated. Make this at home, honestly, with a cheap syrup that you have, just something that you picked up at the store. Make the caramel. Add it to your syrup. If you're making pancakes, waffles, anything cool like that, like, it's really amazing. You will love this stuff. Add a little dash of cinnamon to it. You know, if you want my 6 spice recipe, just make a post in the comments. I will give you my 6 spice recipe. This is my syrup. I'm gonna keep this on the back burner. We're gonna make another video on pancakes. Thanks. You guys have a beautiful day. Bye.